Okay, we back. Now we have fresh washed greens. Took about 30 minutes. And this is what the bags of stems look like after you pick them from the greens. And we have fresh washed meat for the greens. That was these. I only used one because I just used it for the seasoning, not really to eat. It's just to season my greens. I use accent seasoning. You season the meat and the bottom of the pot because you want the same seasonings to be inside the greens. I use Lawry seasoning. All Nature seasoning. Garlic powder. Not too much garlic powder. Cayenne pepper, and not too much pepper. You just want this for just a little bit of spice. Just a little bit. And that's what that looks like. And I'm going to add water to it, and I'm going to put this on the stove and allow it to boil. I'm not going to add my greens until I let this meat boil for about 30 minutes, so that way the meat will open up and put the juices in the water, and then I'll add my greens to it. So we'll come back to that in a minute. This is my freshly washed spare ribs. I'm going to season them. I use the same season basically on almost everything. Add accent, seasoning salt, powder. On this one, I will be adding complete. And then I'm going to flip that meat over, and I'm going to season the other side. Flip this over. Flip this over. And season. I'm gonna take this roaster pan. I like to use roaster pans when I'm putting meat in the oven because you're roasting meat. Add this meat into the pan like so. I'm gonna wash my hands. All right, and then before we put that in the oven, and the oven has already been heating up. I had preheated the oven to 350 degrees, all while I was washing the greens, cleaning the meat. I just turned the oven on. And anytime I clean my meat or wash my meat, I always use lemon juice. I pour lemon juice over my meat. Try it. You will be amazed at the grease and dirt that you can get off meat just by pouring lemon juice. And if you don't have lemon juice, I will use apple cider vinegar. I'm going to take an onion, cut me an onion up, and I'm gonna put the onion over top of the meat before I put it in the oven. And this is the way I peel my onion. I always cut the two bottoms off, slice it right here, take the knife, and peel the first layer off. Perfectly peeled onion, rinse. Now, after I rinse my onion off, I normally cut this way in my hands. If you can't cut like this in your hand, no problem. Take a cutting board, place it on the cutting board, and slice. Either way, I just, to me, have more control over it when it's in my hand. Take that, open the onion peels. Open, open, open. Sprinkle the onions all over. And voila, it's ready for the oven. All right, we have our meat ready. We have our greens washed and ready. We have our meat prepped to go on the stove, ready for some water, ready for the meat to come to a boil. Once I get the meat boiling and I'm ready to add the greens, I'll come back.